if I do this.
Click like you did.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Manning. They complete it to Hill. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long. Manning going to throw, and this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing on first down is Manning. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Manning. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works.
There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6 and that decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. Room here to run. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And
he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Here's Portis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Now Manning. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Now on 2nd and 13. Manning. They're going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there. And even 40 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now. Peyton, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored, or do you show the yards per carry?
I'm showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Touch 50.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the option. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Breida. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now a give to Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar, because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Manning, he'll get this complete to Walter Payton. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. It's Hill, complete. All told, they get 13 yards on that play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On 1st and goal. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A big play there on the option. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown! That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run, as his guys are back within a single score. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the... And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Brashad Perriman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Terrell Owens, 69 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 4 yards on the dump off at second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Good. Zebra. You got motion man right there.
From the 45 on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the and it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson going to throw again. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he will find T.O. That's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the toss, this is Clinton Portis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And Manning intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right?
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Check 3, check 3. Check 26, check 26.
They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Ray Guy now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Watch out for Hill on the return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Manning now on first down. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Terrell Owens, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that will get him one closer. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one as he's up. A yard or two shy of the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Manning to try again after the pick six. Gets this one to Hill. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Shotgun now for Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
132 fighter.
Into the red zone now. Manning. That one complete to Hill. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Manning. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's Ray Guy now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Hill on the return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing is Manning. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
We go. 8 read. Coaching spell. Defense.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Grenading! Got it! Switch it. Check nickel. Let's go double count right here, double count.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Able to slip, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Here's Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal.
Tighten up, tighten up. Scene 6. 33, check 533. Attack.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Wilson. Out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Randy.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. And an alley to run. Sheds another. They find some Rashad Perriman off to the races. The 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly picked off there. Almost entered. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for New England. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. There goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just... And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. it's no good. He missed it. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this shot. And the kick by Butker is good. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge. Just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And fights through one man. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is caught. I'm at a bit of a loss for words at exactly what happened there, but I guess you can't argue with the results. Fake punt, even though it wasn't 4th down, and it picks up a first. Congratulations. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And it's incomplete. That's one of the strangest play calls you'll ever see. But they'll get it back. It's 2nd down. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And this is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. And what is this? They're lining. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And this is caught. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start. And what is going on here? Are they serious? And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete, but remember, crazy situation here you don't see often. Not fourth down yet, so they will keep possession. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And this is caught. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. And what is going on here? Are they serious? And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in second down. And what is this? And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And this is caught. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in second down. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First, and oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And this is caught. A very bizarre scenario there, to say the least, but they do get yardage out of it. Now it... And what is this? They're lining up here to punt. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And this is caught. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go on first down and 10. On first down, Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, unfortunately, no win up. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Wilson now 5 of 5 on this opening drive as he's got his guys 1st and 10. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. And it's a clinic that we're seeing put on here so far. 6 for 6 first drive of the game for him passing.
You know I'm a defensive guy, and while I'm admiring the heck out of what they're doing, throwing the ball.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
Here's Andy Lee now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. With it is Brown. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And that'll just about do it for us in this. Here's Andy Lee now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Now Brown. great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Patriots take over. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. And all down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Everyone.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They got to feel good about that, and they got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He sets to... This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. Now we know this... Butker now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're...
The big fella, 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah, 72 yards. Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, his second touchdown. Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing, Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sand. Josh Allen in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. That's taken it around the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That is caught by Moss for a Patriots touchdown. Randy Moss. 36 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Reggie White able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he works free.
Wrap up.
Still moving.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Rashawn Perriman, 37 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On second down, here's Mixon. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And the catch good. It's Eifert. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They dialed up the blitz on third down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick. But let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And an alley to run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35.
I know the game continues to evolve, and we have a lot of exotic stuff nowadays. I can't help it. I love a good old-fashioned draw play.
Who's typically fooled on defense on a play like that, a successful draw play?
Typically, it's the defensive line that's fooled because they're just pinning their ears back and going after the quarterback. And once they create some space and you get past them, you usually have a long way to go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Dalton's pass complete to Green. There goes Green. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, 42 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Well, as they come out here to set up shop for this next drive, let's talk about the NFC Championship game coming up. San Francisco hosting Green Bay. It was the road teams winning in the wild card round, Seattle and Minnesota, but the home teams bounced back in the divisional round. 49ers beating the Vikings and the Pack beating Seattle and Lamp. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brashad Perriman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Now Wilson, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. All right, let's focus now on Giovanni Bernard. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one...
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the gun to give to Mixon. And an alley to run. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. This is Mixon on the draw. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. So we've hit intermission. It's an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That